Welcome to the complete animation of Captain Celaeno from the 2017 feature film My Little Pony the Movie. This movie is really interesting. It's one of the last real theatrical releases of a 2D movie in the United States. They just don't happen very often. And I don't know. This movie has so much weirdness going in it. It feels like it's trying to massively expand what the show is doing, but at the same time try to be an entry point. I think that narratively, this movie has a lot of issues. But if you put the narrative aside and take it and look at the other things that this movie has, I think this movie actually has quite a bit going for it. One of the big things that this movie has going for it is the music. Who knew that there would be some pretty good songs? In fact, I'd say that One More Thing is legit a really good song. I like that one a lot. I think that the early songs weren't that great, but this one, Time to Be Awesome, is actually pretty good too. So I'll go deeper into my thoughts in a longer video that's coming up with the complete animation of Tempest Shadow. But these characters are interesting because they're one of the few, really anthropomorphic characters that this series has. In fact, this movie has an introduction of a bunch of those. It's sure, the main characters, they're still ponies, but all of the new things that they introduce, these weird parrot pirates and the crew, the army that Tempest Shadow leads, they all walk on hind legs and have arms and hands. It's kind of weird. And then there's also Capper, which is interesting because this series kind of steered away from that for so long. Also, full disclosure, the way I make these videos, sometimes I don't, sit down and watch the movie all over again, before I make it. So, sure, I was scrubbing through the footage while making this video, but I actually haven't seen this movie in its entirety for a few years now, so that's something I need to rewatch. But yeah, this movie is all over the place. But I think the biggest thing is its visual change from the series. The series had flash animation. It's all flat and used symbols. But this one, it tried to take those same character models and change the art style to be something a bit more ambitious or something. And I think that for the new characters who never had anything before, it works all right, but it's really, hit and miss consistently throughout the entire movie when it comes to the known characters. And it's yes, the question, would you rather have, a movie that used, the same art style and models from the series and then just have this movie with that? I don't know. So yeah, Captain Celaeno is pretty cool. She's competent and she is a good leader. She cares about the welfare of her crew. And it's cool that she has a peg leg. She just has it. Thanks for watching.